We often think of browning as synonymous with food waste and economic loss. Although there is no health risk associated with browning, we continue to throw away produce if they show these oxidized skins. Food browning can result from complex enzymatic browning or nonenzymatic browning, which is otherwise known as the Maillard reaction. Enzymatic browning is the type associated with food waste. This is the type that can be seen in apples or bananas that have been exposed to oxygen for too long. However, there are steps such as altering the pH or altering the heat, which can prevent browning and the subsequent waste of food. While we often think of browning as a bad thing, the Maillard reaction is actually what allows cooked meals to turn from a raw ingredient to a final product. This reaction occurs between a sugar and a protein, resulting in the production of a brown complex. The reaction contains a cascade of chemical reactions whose intermediates alter the taste of the final product by producing a variety of new flavors. It is the Maillard reaction that you see when cooking a steak, baking cookies, or roasting marshmallows. The browning you most typically hear about is enzymatic browning. This process requires oxygen, an enzyme, and phenolic compound in order to function. The enzyme, typically tyrosinase or phenolase, oxidizes tyrosine to result in dark-colored melanin compounds. Enzymatic browning is the type of browning that's seen in fruits and vegetables. Although browning from these enzymes are unappealing, the products are harmless. Although enzymatic browning might not be harmful, we would still like to have appealing food. Luckily, there are a number of ways to prevent freshly cut produce from turning brown. By adding lemon juice or another acidic compound, the process of browning is slowed. The pH of lemon juice is approximately 2, significantly lower than the range needed for polyphenol oxidase to function. The polyphenol oxidase is therefore inactivated and browning does not occur. In addition to using lemon juice to slow browning, you can also soak your fruits or vegetables in salt water for a few minutes. The salt water will act as a natural preservative to prevent the oxidation that accompanies oxygen exposure. Blanching also serves as a method to decrease browning in produce. By bringing a pot to a boil, you can heat your vegetables for a few minutes before placing the produce into a bowl of ice water. The high heat obtained during boiling inactivates the enzyme through denaturation. Browning can be due to enzymatic processes or non-enzymatic reactions, otherwise known as the Maillard reaction. Although enzymatic browning is a common issue pertaining to food storage and unnecessary waste, there are ways to prevent it. By treating produce with lemon juice, salt water, or blanching, you can prevent browning. Both blanching and lemon juice rely on inactivating the polyphenol oxidase, one by means of pH and another by means of temperature. By understanding what causes browning, we are able to determine ways to prevent the production of melanin on the fruits and vegetables that we are consuming.